everyone. This is Emily.
I'm Megan.
And we're with There's This Book. And today we're going to do a book haul. I had a birthday back in June, and it's taken us this long and about 3 different times filming to try and get this done.
In different locations around the
house. Yeah, we've been bobbing from different places. We're just trying to experiment with lighting and things since we're new at this and we don't have all the fancy equipment. So I have quite a few books that I'm going to share today. I will obviously just give you the title and the author, and we will make sure to link all of that stuff or list all of that stuff down below in the description box as well. And probably links to where you can purchase things. So I'm going to just get started. The first one is An Ember in the Ashes, and this one's by Sabaa Tahir. And actually, I did do a Facebook post, I believe, a couple weeks ago, and her sequel to this, A Torch in the Night, one of those, something about light, is coming out here in just a week or two, maybe. So I am super excited to read this one. It supposedly is just really, really excellent. And it has had a ton of hype. And I also heard recently that it's going to be extended into books 3 and 4, which is exciting too. So yay for that. The second one is the third book in the Blood of Eden series. This one's by Kagwa. This is the Forever Song. And this one is a vampire series. And I have the first 2 of this one before this one, so whenever I get around to it, I can go ahead and read these. Next one is a series by Jennifer Donnelly. This one is the Waterfire Saga, and I have Deep Blue and Rogue Wave, which is books 1 and 2. I do not have the 3rd and 4th books, and I just have a pet peeve where I try and acquire every book in the series before I start reading it. And don't ask me why. I just do it. I do it like that. This one is for, I lost my train of thought. The Red Queen series. This is, it's a novella, or I think it's just one novella that goes, I don't even know when this occurs. I'm just full of information. But this is the Cruel Crown. I don't have time to do that. Yeah, it's 2.
It's a combination of 2 digital novellas. Isn't that what it says?
Yes. Queen Song and Steel Scars. But this comes before Red Queen, and I don't have Red Queen or The Glass Sword. I am excited to read those. I've heard, everybody has mixed reviews about YA, which is, I think, true for anything, but people get so heated about it. And it's like, a lot of people, they want to look at Goodreads and reviews and say, well, you don't like that. This person doesn't like it, so I probably won't like it either. I am very much the type that I'll listen to what people say, and I am interested to hear what they think about a book, but I am definitely the type of person that if I think it sounds interesting, I want to read it and make that decision for myself. So a lot of these books, people are like, oh, that was terrible. Oh, that was terrible. I just bought a book the other day at a used bookstore, and I've heard that the series is not that great from several people, but I still want to read it because I want to be able to say, yeah, this is what I didn't like about it, not, oh, I heard this was bad, so I'm just going to trust that person,
Yeah, I do that with
why would I not
movies
want
and TV shows.
Yeah, I do that with movies too. People are like, oh, that movie sucked, and I actually kind of liked it, depending on what that movie might be. So I'd rather just form my own opinion.
But it is good, nice to get the reviews to kind of get an idea of what people are saying about it. Yeah, just
so I can say I disagree or I agree or whatever. Just maybe for comparison purposes. I don't know. The next one is from the Selection series. This one's by Kiera, obviously well known by lots of people who read YA, but I have Happily Ever After, which is a group of novellas, and I also have the Heir, And then The Crown isn't out in paperback, and that's another one of my pet peeves. I try to have is it a format?
Yeah.
All the same. So if I buy one that's in paperback or the first one, I try and find the rest in paperback. It just looks better on the shelf to me if they're all next to each other and they're all paperback.
I'm sure my shelf drives you nuts then.
Or they're all, well, it's just, everybody has quirks when it comes to bookshelves. The next one that I have over here, and then we'll get to Megan's side and she'll help me out. But this one is obviously by Cassandra Clare. If you're into YA, you probably know who Cassandra Clare is. That's making me have a shadow. Who Cassandra Clare is and what she writes. But this is a spin-off series called The Dark Artifices. And this is Lady Midnight, which is the first in that spin-off. But she also wrote The Infernal Devices and The Mortal Instruments, which both take place before this. And this one follows a young girl named Emma Carstairs, and she lives in Los Angeles, and her and her family and her friends live in the institute there. So I adore Cassandra Clare, not only because I love her writing, but I also love that, I guess maybe I could say she's long-winded, but a lot of her books are just really big. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if that comes just from... But
it's good content.
Yeah.
It's not like she's rambling or...
Right. It's gripping. And that's one of the things I think I love about reading the most is I am very detail-oriented. When my husband tells me something about his day or whatever, he'd give me the short and sweet version. I want the details. I need blow-by-blows type situation. So, just seeing a huge book like this, especially in hardback, and how beautiful it is.
It looks good on the shelf, too.
It looks beautiful on the shelf, and I would love to just go through and get all the new editions.
Yeah, because we have the originals.
We do have the first edition. So, I am really excited to read this one.
The new edition and the original? I can have them side by side?
Yeah. Well, I'd probably go first edition, then second edition.
Yeah.
Right. She's getting cheeky with me.
Okay, is that all yours?
We're sisters, so we can do that. Yes.
Obvious?
Probably. So this next one I also got for my birthday. I hope I mentioned that, but all these are birthday. My family's awesome. Yeah, this one's Through the Evernight.
These are awkward to hold.
Or Under the Eversky, sorry. Through the Evernight's the second one. And then Into the Still Blue, and these are all three by Veronica Rossi. And I nor Megan has read this one yet, but I've heard that the series is really, really good. And I know Veronica Rossi, is it a new series that she's writing or has written or something? Excuse me. I saw it, I think, on Goodreads. So I want to look into that one as well. So I am looking forward to reading that one as well. I really like some of the sci-fi aspects, and I don't know, obviously, if that one is altogether that sci-fi, but the Lux series by Jennifer L. Armentrout, I love that, that little bit of sci-fi where it's not full-blown in your face. I mean, I like those too. The next one is the Lunar Chronicles, and my husband was sweet enough to whip that out there. The Lunar Chronicles, this one, Cinder.
Wonderful series. Wonderful.
I wasn't going to read it, and then Megan read it, and she was like, it's awesome. And I was like...
I think I got an ad or something that was, hey, it was on sale, and I grabbed it, and I devoured it in 2 days, the whole series.
I'm excited. Scarlet, these are by Marissa Meyer. And Cress. And then I also have the Fairest. Or is it Fairest? Fairest.
Fairest, yeah.
Which is a novella. Mm-hmm. And I will be getting Stars Above, which is the other novella, and also Winter. But obviously those are in paperback, and I'm stuck up, and I need them all the same.
That makes you stuck up or not. It's just a preference.
It's a pet peeve. The last one that I have to show you, what?
I was going to say, just like you prefer to read hard copy.
of
books.
I like the feel of a book in my hand, and I read on my Kindle, just not a ton. So this next one, or last one, is the Throne of Glass series, and I have the first one, The Assassin's Blade, which is the novellas in... We're dancing. I
gotta entertain myself over here.
Apparently I'm not entertaining. This is the group of novellas, which is like a prequel to The Throne of Glass.
Not when I've heard it 10 times. We've recorded this how many times? Okay.
All right. Cheek. Throne of Glass is the first one. And Crown of Midnight.
I am currently reading this series, and it's very, very good.
I haven't read it yet. You better get on that.
I saw the cover for the
Queen
new
of
one,
Shadows. I've seen it.
Yeah, but I hadn't actually seen the cover yet.
Oh, sorry.
It's beautiful.
Heir of Fire and Empire of Storms, which is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th one, is coming out here soon. And love Sarah J. Maas. She seems like the coolest. I just said like twice, like a Valley Girl. She seems just to be the coolest person ever, and she's also beautiful. So there's that. I showed my husband a picture of her the other day because she, on her Instagram, she had, like, she was going to the beach or something. And it was just her casually sitting in the car. And I was like, isn't she gorgeous? Like, whoops. Just threw you under the bus there, didn't I? Whatever. So that's all of them that I have. It's a huge stack. I have not read any of them yet. I am excited to dive into them. I'm reading a different series right now. It's called The Drake Chronicles, and it's by Alexander Harvey, which Megan gave to me so nicely. And it's excellent, too, so if you haven't checked that one out, it's pretty good. She's got quite a few novellas that go in between, but it's a vampire series as well. It's very young adult. Mm-hmm. Just keep that in mind. There's no language in it. There's not a lot of sexualness other than kissing. So just, it's good though. The brothers are hot, which is always nice.
Bonus.
So that's what I'm reading right now. And I will have we're going to do another book haul because I bought quite a few actually, if I'm going to be honest, books at my local used bookstore. So if you don't follow us on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or Google+, we also have a Pinterest page that you can follow. Am I missing anything? YouTube. We have a YouTube channel. Obviously, you're watching that here now. So if you don't follow us on any of those, please do so, and we'll leave all those links below. But I am going to be doing an August book haul. I'm going to say August loosely because I did buy them in August, but doesn't mean it's going to get out pretty soon. So, yeah.
Books you purchased in all are the book haul that was created in August.
In August. That may be the title. The book haul I created in August. Part 1. There's not that many. So I think that's about it. We hope that you guys come back and keep watching us. We're trying to do more fun and exciting things. That's all we have for you today. We hope that you enjoyed and keep coming back to see more. And we will see you guys later.
Bye.
Megan's getting cheeky